fell asleep while streaming. Dory? What is tutorial? Just tutorial? Hello, Artie. Hello, Artie. We're having a snow day.
Yeah, we're going to have snow. Pardon? Okay. Okay.
Got your nose. Look out, he's got a nose. Your mama's calling back for no real reason but just to chat. She'll waste your minutes talking about the cat or about how dad has gotten fat. We're walking to when you turn around and look at me, I'll be like, what? Yeah.
This is my side. No, you're on my side. I've no space, Jordan. Move your feet. We're not in my space. I have no space. Where are you? I'm right here. I'm right over here. So how can I kick you? I know why. Because you're curving your leg over to my side. So should we? I have no space though. What am I gonna do? In a stupid. How can you be in a stupid? Exactly, you're talking to me right now.
Aye, what was that?
That was in the tablet, for God's sake. That was my stuff.
Yes.
Thanks, Jordan. I hate you. Look, Jordan. I hate you.
Guys, quiet now, please.
You just knocked my tablet off the side.
Right.
Give me some space, Jordan. You're not on your side. That's your side. Yeah, I know. You're not on your side. No, because if you move your legs one more time, I'm gonna. Oh, moving my legs. I'm gonna slap you so hard that I feel moving my legs now.
Jonah, pack it in.
I'm still moving my legs.
Jonah, I won't let you go on my tablet anymore.
Oh no. I asked you.
No, you don't.
Although I don't have a tablet to do my homework on. You got your one tablet. I don't. Hey, do. Oh, my own tablet was broke. It's a broke. It's not turning on. You need to charge it. Even when I charge it, it's not turning on. It's broken inside.
Maybe because someone's been throwing it around.
Jonah, no. Who was it? Tooth Fairy. No, you wouldn't. Can you tell him?
Nope, you two sort it out.
No, I'm not sorting it out.
Emmy the Emerald for being my friend and supporting me since just started. I just want to thank her for being my supportive friend and helping me until I got here. Thank you, Emmy, so much, and happy YouTube friends anniversary! And deliver.
Yeah, when you blink, you're scared cat. Okay. I'm not scared. When you fall down, maybe we'll play catch with him.
to show you. The road.
I'll give you some time. I can't get him.
What do you want? Yes. You look for a Barry, move on now. Now you go for the work. Now clean the toilets.
No.
No, you clean the toilets.
No.
Wait till I go for the big poo first.
No. Not in the morning, it's not funny. Let me see.
I need that. Can you go downstairs, please? Have you washed your hands? Have you done this first thing in the morning?
Torment all day. Like.
No, I need a coffee. Where's my coffee?
I've already got myself. You're doing so all day.
So?
Again.
It's not a coffee. It's a all day again. Good work yesterday.
Mum,
What?
on the snow day, you do realise you could just lay in bed all day.
never infectable. Never. Understand this. Now come here. Come here. Right, what's on the time back? Hurry up, time.
Olivia, you. Poor G. Don't have puppies time.
Toronto, Missouri, and I'm addicted to drinking air freshener. Oh, right. Looks like these videos are back then. Okay, so you may remember this video series that circulated around a while ago. We haven't really seen anything from them in a good year or two, but this video series is called My Strange Addiction, and there were such gems as I Eat My Cat's Fur, Addicted to Eating Plastic Bags, and of course, Sex with My Car. Now, after not making any of these for a good year or two, they've come back with a few new videos like, The Woman Addicted to Drinking Air Freshener. My name is Evelyn, I'm 27 years old, I live in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, I'm addicted to drinking air freshener. Also, just look at the sass on that. She has absolutely no shame in what she's doing.
What I love about drinking air freshener is the taste.
Oh yeah, I can imagine it tastes absolutely delicious. Surprised more people don't integrate it into their diet. Like instead of seasoning chicken with, seasoning? I don't cook, okay? I don't know what you season chicken with. But instead of doing that, just season it with a bit of air freshener. And when the boys come round, don't give them a beer or a shot of something. Give them a can of Airwick or crack open one of them wall plug-in things and just pour it in a shot glass. That's how you keep your friends.
The one that I like is fresh linen. I've tried other scents, but I don't like them. None of them taste like they say they smell.
Like, when I buy shampoo that smells like apples, I expect it to taste like them too. But it just never does. I think we should start a protest about this, Evelyn. Things need to change.
You want to taste it? You should taste it. Come on, come on. My fiance thinks I'm crazy.
Wonder why, love. Not as if you're inhaling toxic chemicals and trying to get him to do the same. Like, if you have a habit like this, you probably shouldn't be encouraging other people to do it that you don't want to die, especially your loved ones.
I don't understand. I'm pretty sure it's unhealthy.
Ah, mate, what are you on about? From what I've heard, drinking air freshener is the key to immortality. Each can extend your life by a good 20 years. The government just covers it up by saying it's poisonous or detrimental to your health. But that's all bullshit. They just don't want us knowing the truth.
She swears in her mouth and then she'll ask me for a kiss.
I've never seen such sadness in a man's eyes before. You can tell he just wants to leg it before he dies from like air freshener poisoning or something.
Okay. Is that bad? That make him drink it?
What do you think, Evelyn? You're spraying toxic chemicals into his mouth. Do you want him dead?
I use air freshener at work, no matter what time, when I'm opening the store, closing the store.
Okay, imagine this. You go into a store, you pick up a couple items you need, you go to the cash register, you're just about to pull out your debit card to pay for it, and the cashier just goes, hold on 1 second, whips out a can of air freshener and sprays it in her mouth. What do you do? Okay, but anyway, I think we've had enough of a look at air freshener woman, so let's jump on to the next one.
My name's Kevin. I'm 27 years old. I live in a suburb of Chicago. I don't have any broken bones, but I'm addicted to putting orthopedic casts on my body.
I mean, compared to the last one, this bloke is astoundingly normal. But anyway, Kevin, mate, show us some of your casts. Surely they can't be that bad. Maybe an arm cast, but perhaps a leg cast to go with it.
I've done like 2 full arm casts, 2 full leg casts. I've done 2 full leg casts and an arm cast. I've put on so many different casts, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god! How is that enjoyable? Like, how would you derive pleasure out of that? You're pretty much being mummified. And laying on like that wooden ramp or whatever can't make it any more comfortable for him.
It gives me like this high that I just can't really get any other way.
Oh yeah, wrapping my limbs up in paper mache is really what gets my dopamine flowing. I mean, lads, sex is alright, but have you ever been in a full body cast? That shit's euphoric.
I absolutely love the attention I get. I use crutches, I use a scooter, I use a wheelchair, whatever it takes.
Did this guy just say that he uses a wheelchair to get attention? Like, that's borderline pretending to be disabled for attention. Not something you really want to be admitting in front of millions of people, mate. 50 grand. Like, just think about how much meaningless merch you could get with that. By the way, a link in description. Comfiest clothing around, no joke. Like, wearing one of these hoodies will make you feel even better than wearing a full body cast. And that's really saying something.
You never know when there's just gonna be a need to put on a cast.
Oh yeah, you never know when you might have to put a cast on. It's like when you go out and you never know when you'll need a drink of water. So you always got to carry around a bottle with you. Same concept with this. You never know when you got to restrict the movement of one of your limbs.
Can't wait to go into the bar and show off this new cast. It's gonna be so cool to have everybody looking at me.
Is it? Like, I've never gone into a bar or club before and thought, you know what would make me look even sicker? Broken limbs.
You wanna sign my cast? I know it sounds really strange, but I'm just trying to get a bunch of people to sign my cast.
Like, imagine just sitting in a bar, trying to relax, enjoying a drink, and some bloke comes up to you and is like, oh, can you sign my cast, please? As if it's a primary school playground or something. Like, just call it a night, mate.
So one of the things I've always wanted to do is a double arm spiker where both my arms are, you know, up like this and they're attached to my torso. This is like a dream come true.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's every man's dream. Like, forget about being a millionaire or anything like that. What every man really wants is a double arm spiker or whatever it's called. So ladies, keep that in mind for your man's birthday. If he unwraps that present and it's a double arm spiker kit, he will be filled with jubilation.
There's all kinds of traffic, people waving, people looking at me. This is really amazing.
I hate to break it to you, but there's nothing amazing about that. You look like you've been hit by a bus and escaped to the hospital. I fail to see what is amazing about this. But anyway, let's move on to the next and final My Strange Addiction video.
My name's Kyle. I'm 31. I live in Pittsburgh, and I'm addicted to dating older women.
Oh, well, that's not that bad. Like, dating older women, maybe a few years older, maybe a decade.
Much older women. Like 60, 70, 80-year-old older women.
80 years old. Like, I can understand maybe like 40 or something, but 80? You know, I guess whatever floats your boat, mate. I'm not judging you here.
I love everything about older women. I love the smell.
Never once have I heard of someone walking into a retirement home, taking a big sniff and thinking, oh yeah, this really turns me on.
Kyle and I, you know, we date on and off, but I'm really not as tight because I'm too young for it. I'm just a baby. I'm only 61.
61? He might as well have been shagging a fetus than nonce. Lock him up. Right, but anyway, guys, that is the end of today's video, and I hope you did enjoy it. 45,000 likes, and I'll buy all of you a double arm spiker kit. But anyway, guys, as I said... Right then, fellas, so Christmas is coming up, and obviously you need to get an advent calendar. So what are you going to get, like a £1 or £2 one that has chocolates in it? Nah. If you do that, you're a broke boy. Get the now £25 Zoella advent calendar, or you'll be bullied at school for being poor.
We do them grass. We've got the money because we know how to rap.
Right, so you're probably all sick of hearing about this at the moment, because every single living organism in the solar system has already talked about it. But Zoella recently released an advent calendar for the modest price of £50. Like, it's now £25 because everyone under the sun complains about it. I don't know why, it seems very reasonably priced. Also, I love how on the product page it says this product is restricted to 3 per customer. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was planning on spending £75 on Zoella advent calendars. This has ruined my Christmas. candles. Now, you'd think for a £50 price tag, you'd surely get some decent stuff in there. No, just no. You don't even get a full advent calendar. It's got 12 doors. Like, I haven't shown you guys what's in the advent calendar yet, but it's hilariously shit. And that's really well reflected by the 1.5-star rating on Boots. That's just embarrassing. But it definitely deserves that rating. It's by far the worst product I've ever seen come from a YouTuber. And that's coming from someone who sold fidget spinners. Oh, but while we're on the topic of YouTuber products and merch, new limited edition Galaxy Wagwan Pifting hoodies and t-shirts now available for 1 week only, so if you order them, you get them in time for Christmas. That was the most shameless bit of self-promotion I've ever done. But anyway, my mate Jack Mate has kindly let me use part of his video to kind of show you what's in the advent calendar, because I'm not quite mental enough to spend even £25 on this shite.
Door number 1. So, as you can see, we've got some kind of biscuit on a string. I mean, it's confetti. There we go. What is that? 7 stickers there. So she's really spoiling us on day 4. We have a lovely candle. We have Zoella's Christmas Clementine room spray, which is bloody lovely. Dun, dun. Day 10 now, and another cookie cut. It's another candle.
Now, I'm guessing most of Zoella's fan base are girls around the age of 12. Now, assuming that, what kind of 12-year-old wants candles and fucking room spray? That's like something you give your nan for her birthday. Like, admittedly, I'm not too sure on what 12-year-old girls like, but I'm willing to bet money that 99% of 12-year-old girls would rather spend £2 on a chocolate advent calendar than 25 or £50 as some people actually did on an advent calendar with a couple of candles and a fluffy keychain. Now, obviously, they lowered the price to £25 after some genius realised that £50 was too much for these products. Give that man an award. So, did Zoella apologise for ripping off the people that bought this advent calendar? Not really. The closest thing we got was a kind of explanation at the end of a 38.5-minute long vlog.
The calendar is something I've worked on for a year.
A year? A year? How did it take you a full year to lob a couple of candles and a bag of confetti into an advent calendar? Did you make every single one with your bare hands or something? But then she goes on to explain why it was priced so highly.
Once that product is done and I'm happy with it, the retailer can decide how much they sell that for. That's completely out of my decision making.
Okay. So let's just ignore for a second the fact that the official Boots Twitter account say that they sell the products at the recommended retail price as set by the manufacturer or supplier. Even if Boots set the price, she could probably change that if she really wanted to. Like, I'm no expert in this field or anything. Maybe she couldn't have changed the price. I'm just saying, if she really cared about how highly priced the product was, she would have said something to them. But anyway, aside from Zoella and also on the topic of advent calendars, Greggs apologises after replacing baby Jesus with sausage roll in advent calendar promotion. I love this country.
Yes, like the best.
Yes. I know. Talking about BG Media again, I'm fully aware I need to stop at this point. But you know that documentary Noisy released about BG Media about a year ago that blew up? They've decided to make another one for some reason. And once again, Noisy decided to feature Willany and not me in this documentary. I feel personally insulted. But there's like one part in this documentary that just gets me. Okay, so Little T and Sofa Aspin are hosting this concert in like someone's house or something. And there's a part in it where Noisy interview the fans that attended.
I think Sophie Aspin is a role model to a lot of other people.
Yeah, your mum is a whore, getting banged on the floor, covers is ugly, it's all
I
good.
love how 1 second it's just a girl like, oh yeah, Sophie Aspin's a proper good role model. And the next it's just some little girl repeating Sophie Aspin's lyrics about someone's mum being a whore. Like, yeah, she's an absolute saint.
I'm Team Little T because he started all the grime.
I'm Team Little T because he started all the grime. You sure about that one?
I just like all of his songs, and Holly's first one, like, yo, yeah, it's like the bifter, I like that one.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yo, yes, like the bifter, I'm gonna rape your little sister.
Yeah, classic that one. Kick-started the whole grime movement, and also my career. Right, so recently in the world of pointless inventions, new smart condom tells you how good you are in bed and lets you brag to your friends. What? The £60 Icon Smart Condom ring, set to go on sale next year, will measure the number and speed of thrusts, how long intercourse lasts, and what positions the wearer has sex in. Right, now, I'm not being funny, but if I woke up to a notification from one of my mates saying he was shagging at the average speed of 15 miles an hour for 8 minutes, I would not hesitate to cut them out of my life. Not just because they, for some reason, decided to tell me that information, but because they spent 60 whole Great British pounds to get that information. The ring has an antibodies filter, and when proteins or antigens which are found in STIs are detected, it will send an alert to the smartphone.
But for £60 it won't only tell me that I'm shit in bed, but also that I've got claps. Sick. I'll take 3.
I don't know.
Right, so I've got a couple of stories to talk about in this section. First of all, this. Dolan Twins London fan meetup did not go well. Now, the Dolan Twins are a couple of big, vlogging YouTubers. I guess I've literally never come across them in my life. But anyway, they decided to do a meetup in Hyde Park in London, and they couldn't have chosen a worse date or time. They decided to do it on Remembrance Sunday when there was a service going on. If you don't know what Remembrance Sunday is, it's kind of like a day we have to, respect people who died in wars. Now, the thing is, they definitely didn't do this intentionally. It was just a very unfortunate accident. But anyway, aside from that, Jack Maynard. If you somehow don't know what happened with him, then basically he was on this reality TV show in the UK called I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and he ended up getting kicked out after a couple of days, after people found some tweets he made when he was 16. Now, even though a lot of the things he said were pretty bad, just from when he was 16, he's now 22. He knows better now. He made an apology video and everything. Everyone made mistakes when they were 16. I definitely made a few of my own. But for some reason, people have been doing this to loads of other celebrities. They for some reason decided to do it to Stormzy. And obviously they don't got many bad things. But these were from 2011. And then after the Jack Maynard incident, a load of articles popped up saying stuff along the lines of Jack Maynard's I'm a Celebrity exit proves Britain's idiot YouTube stars are not ready for prime time, even though a lot of them probably get more views than most primetime TV shows. And there's one article that ends with, perhaps it's time the YouTubers vlogged off and found a proper job. Shut up, mate. If chatting shit over gameplay isn't a real job, then what is? Okay, now, I've got a couple of other stories here that probably aren't big enough for their own entire sections, but we've got another thing here about Greggs. Guy arrested after pretending a Greggs sausage roll was his penis. A woman was walking to work in the early hours of the morning on the 4th of November when she saw someone stood near the bins outside McDonald's. She said she then looked across and noticed his penis was sticking out the top of his trousers. I was about 100 yards away from the male, and I had a clear and unobstructed view. Now, even though you're 100 yards away or whatever, how can you mistake a sausage roll for a dick? But he actually got fully arrested and found guilty of something. Magistrates gave him a 6-month conditional discharge after they found him guilty in absence of behaving in a disorderly manner which caused harassment, alarm or distress. He was messing around pretending a sausage roll was his dick. If that was a criminal offence, 6-year-old me would be a seasoned convict. But the other story I wanted to talk about, Black Friday. In America they have fucking riots over microwaves being 10% off, but in the UK it's a little bit different. Absolute chaos. Okay, so on this channel I've never really spoken on the topic of YouTube fuck-ups and just things that really hurt creators like myself on this site, because it's not really something I really want to talk about on this channel because it's kind of a bit serious, I guess. And on this channel I kind of just like to have a laugh. This year alone I could have made 5 videos at least on YouTube. For example, this March or April or whenever, when most creators on YouTube lost 3/4 of their revenue. I didn't speak on that. I had a moan on my Twitter, because that's what my Twitter's for. I feel so sorry for the people that have been following me recently on there, because I've just been complaining about getting demonetized. But this new way they've kind of messed up is on a whole other level to anything they've ever done. It's probably the worst fuck up so far. Firms ditch YouTube ads over predatory comments on videos of children. Last night, brands including Adidas, Mars, HP, something, Cadbury, Deutsche Bank and Lidl pulled campaigns from YouTube. But this ad boycott isn't just because of the comments. From what I can tell, the other main reason is the Elsagate stuff. If you don't know what Elsagate is, it's pretty much where loads of videos have been targeted towards kids, where they're either graphic, sexual or disturbing in some way. I made a video on it, but I didn't really go into the darker side of it. There's a lot of child exploitation in it. I just didn't really want to go into it because I kind of just like to have a laugh on this channel, and I don't really like talking about serious stuff on here. But if you do a bit of your own research, you can easily find out more about this. But the thing is, channels like mine have been pointing out these exact issues for years. Now, I understand YouTube can't monitor everyone and everything that goes on this site, because it's the second or third biggest site in the world and there's billions of minutes of video being uploaded every single day. But some of the channels that caused this had millions of subscribers. How does that go under the radar? Right, but anyway guys, that's the end of today's video and I hope you did enjoy it. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I've got new limited edition merch out. Okay, so before I get into today's video, I just want to say, I do not like this Twitter account. Basically, the other day I made a tweet and it banged, and after my tweet banged, a lot of these basic white girl Twitter accounts just nabbed my tweet. If you're going to nab the pictures, then fair enough. To be fair, I didn't even take the screenshots myself, but at least change the caption a tiny bit. Surely someone who runs an account with 8.5 million followers should have enough creativity in them to make their own caption. Okay, I'm editing this video. It's 7 p.m. PM right now. I'm about to put the video up in like an hour or two, and I've just noticed Girl Posts has blocked me. They had the nerve to steal my tweet and then block me. And the thing is, this isn't just like one or two accounts. There's an entire flock of these basic white girl accounts just posting exactly the same thing. I've just realised that I spent like the first half minute of the video complaining about having my meme stolen that I pretty much just stole in the first place. Okay, so I'm pretty excited at the moment because I've somehow managed to find a set of people even more unfunny and untalented than me. And this set of people are Instagram comedians. And that comedians is in massive quotation mark. Now, Instagram, like most places on the internet at this point, is for the most part a pretty horrible place, except for the Memulous Instagram account. The legit Memulous account is the saviour of Instagram. Go follow it, even though I never post on it. But by far the worst, most dark place on Instagram is the comedy videos on there.
No. Monster like my cock.
Now, I really don't mean to sound like a dick or anything here, but you really need to be on the lower end of the intelligence spectrum to even scavenge an ounce of enjoyment out of these videos. Like, someone who is dead, like, their brain is literally decomposed. It's more likely to have a higher IQ than those that laugh at Instagram comedy. Okay, so the first person we're going to be looking at is Lance Stewart. Okay, so Lance Stewart, the guy that uploads 20 to 30 minute vlogs. Right, okay, so a few months back I made a video on the really disturbing and weird channel talk. Right, so you probably noticed that my content's become a little bit more family friendly as of recent. I mean, it hasn't really. I've just stopped swearing as much. Like, I'm not quite at the stage of dressing up as Spider-Man and Elsa, but I'm definitely getting there, don't you worry. It's my aim to become the most family friendly channel on YouTube. And I mean, it's going to be a serious challenge when there's channels like Fun Kids Smile around. So, Fun Kids Smile is one of them channels you come across every so often that you see and just think, this is too good to be real. But, this is definitely real. And it's got lots of family-friendly content on it. After all, it is the most family-friendly channel on YouTube. The title doesn't lie. Like, we got Mickey and Minnie Mouse rescue lost new baby in the park. And they've somehow managed to spell baby wrong. Nice one. Minnie Mouse babies versus kitten eating the food in the refrigerator. And Mickey and Minnie Mouse babies abducted lethal injection. Wait, what? That doesn't sound very family-friendly. Now, although that title makes literally no sense, I think we can all agree that Mickey Mouse and lethal injection shouldn't be used in the same sentence. This has almost 2 million views. What kind of kids are watching this? So the video starts off with just these two playing around, you know, having a bit of a laugh. And then some random nonce somehow gains access to their home and leaves a trail of really dodgy looking M&Ms for them to follow. I mean, first of all, M&Ms are a terrible chocolate of choice if you're trying to abduct children. I mean, in this day and age, I wouldn't even use chocolate. Just lay down a few fidget spinners. And then the kids follow the trail of them outside because they're brain dead and their parents don't love them enough to lock the doors. What kind of mental kids is this appealing to? Like, if I was 2 and watching this, I'd be terrified. Like, I'm 18 and watching this and I'm terrified. He's got fucking blood brown his mouth. Honestly, this video could easily be used as a form of punishment on kids. Like, I can imagine some parents going, Jimmy, stop bullying kids at school or I'll put on Mickey and Minnie Mouse babies missing abducted lethal injection. I mean, that'd be more effective than taking away their Xbox or something. The Mickey Savile over here takes them into his dungeon and tries to inject them in their arse. Right, okay.
Oh no.
Like, mate, if you're able to get decked by a kid that's already tied up, then I think you're in the wrong business. Maybe it's time for a career change. Then the police come and get the kids, and it's the end of the video. Sort of. That story that I just showed you was only 1.5 minutes. The rest of the video is just 10 minutes of equally terrible stories. Like, we got this one here where the kids go missing or something, and then the parents find them with, like, cuts and stuff, and they're crying, and then the parents just laugh at them. Good parents. And then there's another one where Mickey and his man them go camping with some crack. Right, okay, Goofy. Like, that's not how I remember Goofy. Now, if you thought child abduction and murder was family friendly, then you obviously haven't seen Mickey Mouse baby drowning in the bath saved by dog, and Minnie Mouse girlfriend pregnant suffering suicide. That's an actual title. Now, I watched watched my fair share of Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse back in the day, and I don't remember any part of that show where Minnie Mouse is suicidal. And also, friendly reminder, this channel is called Fun Kids Smile. Fun Kids Smile, and they're posting a video called Minnie Mouse Girlfriend Pregnant Suffering Suicide. That doesn't sound very fun to me. Oh, you snide bitch. But some of the comments on these videos are just incredible. This video is beautiful, okay? Is having a seizure from overexposure to cuteness. So short, yet it says so much. So funny video, about 15 emojis for kids, and then another 30 emojis. It's good to see that the YouTube comment section is being put to such good use. Now, I was surprised to find that there wasn't just one channel like this. There's actually quite a few. One of them is called Kids Toon TV, and this channel has such videos as Mickey Mouse Baby Dead in Gas Explosion. What? How does someone sit down at their desk and think, right, I need to come up with an idea for a video today involving Mickey Mouse. I got it. Mickey Mouse Baby Dead in Gas Explosion. And then we got a couple of other pregnant suicide ones. Why is that a thing? Minnie, you scare. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not how you deliver a baby. That looks like some kind of Mortal Kombat finishing move. And I don't know what this has to do with suicide. Like, maybe there's another point in the video where someone's pregnant and threatening suicide. But honestly, I don't want to watch more of this video than I have to. But since watching these channels, I've been recommending videos like Wrong Heads, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Boss Baby, Minnie, Winnie the Pooh, Dora, Finger Family, Nursery Rhyme. And it's just awful. Like, just watching this video pisses me off and I have no idea why. And the top comment on this video is Perfect Finger. I think you're on the wrong website, pal. Right, but anyway, guys, that's the end of today's video and I hope you did enjoy it. As always, please don't send any hate over to anyone featured in today's video. And yeah, as I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you... Boy freaks, called These Channels Must Be Stopped. And well... Right, who's this then? Okay, so you guys were saying you were sick of cluster truck gameplay, which I don't understand. I've only used it like 50 times, so I've decided to upgrade my gameplay to this, Wild Animal Racing. Jesus. But anyway, over the last couple of days, I've just been pretty much watching them like My Strange Addiction type videos. Like, you know, we got classics like Remove My Genitals to Make Me a Genderless Alien, and Transformation into the Dragon Lady, which is just terrifying. But I found this series called Totally Obsessed, and it's an absolute goldmine. Better than My Strange Addiction by far, in my opinion. Like, we got this one here called Totally Obsessed Catman, and this guy's basically one of those people that thinks he was born in the wrong species. Like, you know, functioning members of society. But yeah, anyway, let's give this a watch.
My given name is Stalking Cat.
It's just not though, is it, Dennis? Is that what you put on your job applications then? To be fair, I don't think there'd be much point in him filling out a job application. But anyway, after he's introduced himself, he decides to show off some of his cat-like abilities.
I can walk with very little or no noise.
Right then, Dennis.
I can walk with very little or no noise. I can sneak up on anyone. It's just one of those cat things.
I mean, you definitely couldn't. You're a 6', 20-stone man who's had plastic surgery and tattoos to make himself look like a tiger. You're pretty hard to miss.
Dennis began turning himself into a tiger 20 years ago. So far, undergoing 10 extreme body modification surgeries, which has cost him nearly $200,000.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to spend 200k. Like, if I had 200k in the bank, I wouldn't spend it on a house or maybe invest it. I'd pay for surgery to make myself look like my spirit animal, a housefly.
Everything I see and do, I relate to as a cat. I'm told I purr in my sleep.
No, you don't, Dennis. You're a human. Humans don't purr.
My diet is almost exclusively meat. The problem with that is going to a restaurant and getting it rare enough. Most restaurants have a problem with bringing out raw meat.
Can't imagine why. Not like raw meat's known for giving people food poisoning or anything. Like, I just think that's a bit racist. Not serving you the food you need just because you're a tiger. Disgusting.
I'll be happy with where I'm at and where things are going when I reach the point to look like that.
Oh yes, because it's definitely fully achievable as a human to fully transform into a big cat. Not being a bit ambitious there at all. But aside from the cat bloke, we've also got Randy over here who reckons he's Peter Pan.
I think I was about 8
when I told my dad, I'd like to be a fairy.
He must have been so proud to hear that. Like, just imagine this guy's dad going up to him and going, "Son, what do you want to be when you grow up? A footballer? A doctor?" No. I want to be a fairy. I'm pretty sure if he answered, "I want to be a cashier at McDonald's," that would have made his dad a bit happier.
He probably wondered what kind of a child I was going to be. Look at me, I'm 50 years old and I'm still Peter Pan.
It's good to see your dad's handling the divorce well.
Whoa. I don't think there's any way...
Okay, hang on a second. What kind of legal situations does a guy that dresses up as Peter Pan all day get into that requires him to have a lawyer? Like, I know Americans love lawyers and suing each other for some reason. I guess it's just a part of their culture. Like, we got rapping, teenage pregnancy, and drawing graffiti S's on tables, and they've got expensive legal battles. But still, I really want to know why this guy needs a lawyer.
Being Peter Pan, I can stay childlike despite whatever age I happen to be.
Until you reach age 75 and develop arthritis.
I thought you were putting it out.
By spending over 15 hours a week practicing his Peter Pan moves.
What a way to spend your free time. Like, I don't think there's many things I'd like to spend 13 hours a week doing, let alone just running around my garden.
Randy's not just Peter Pan at home, he's Peter Pan everywhere. Even though that's caused him to lose a job and his 20-year marriage.
The fact that this guy was married for 20 years, actually, no. The fact that this guy was even in a relationship at any point in his life, and I can't even get a text back, is just sick. Like, who thinks to themselves, right, this guy genuinely thinks he's Peter Pan. I'ma marry him. But anyway, let's jump on to the next video where we got Melissa here, who's, a little bit obsessed with Lord of the Rings.
I like to come home and just relax and be with family.
Oh, that's a good-looking family you've got there. Beautiful kids.
They are family to me.
They're also cardboard cutouts.
They live in my everyday world, and they make me feel complete. And without them, I'm nothing.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Without my life-size cardboard cutout of Nigel Farage, I'd be nothing. That's an actual thing that exists, by the way.
And I know she talks about me behind my back. What do I do?
Oh, Melissa, you're too good for her. Just make some new friends.
Well, if I have a bad day, Frodo knows about it, and I tell him because he understands.
Oh yeah, cardboard cutouts of Elijah Wood are known for being very understanding.
I might catch her talking.
She's got a husband. Not being funny, but how are people like her and Peter Pan finding people to marry them? Well, no, that's cheating. You can't even move.
You guys like to drink? Smeagol? He likes Dr. Pepper. No, we want Sprite.
This waitress definitely doesn't get paid enough to deal with this shit. Also, you can tell her husband would literally rather be anywhere else except there. Like, he would rather be in the depths of hell than on that table at that restaurant while his wife's talking to a cardboard cutout of Gollum. Like, the embarrassment he's feeling must be something else. Right, but anyway, guys, that's the end of today's video, and I hope you did enjoy. There's a load of videos on the same TV show, and they're just incredible. So if you want to see me do another video on stuff like this, then let me know. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and smash that motherfucking like button.
Yeah. John is charging his. I've got it. Okay. Which one? For what? For what?
My tablet.
The tablet's probably broke, Josh, because he keeps throwing it on the floor. I am.